Hey everybody. I missed y'all yesterday. What was yesterday? Thursday? I think I told y'all I was going live Thursday and I didn't, y'all. I didn't get to go live Thursday, but I am back today. Even though I know y'all be outside on Fridays, but that's okay, y'all. We are here to talk about digital marketing and how to make money in the online space, y'all. If you're a person who wants to learn how to make money in the online space, that's what I'm talking about today in my live. If you've never seen me before, my name is Lane Levette, y'all, and I teach people how to get started, women especially, but anybody, how to get started selling digital products. I know a lot of people want to know more about it. Some people are confused. Some people are overcomplicating it. Some people are making it more complicated than it really is, y'all. And honestly, it's not that complicated. It's really not. Like the hardest part about all of it is honestly believing that you can actually do it the same way you see everybody else doing it and actually starting. Once you do them steps and you actually start, then you already just conquered the hard part. Then you just have to learn the information, y'all. Learn the skill and learn how to sell digital products. That's it. And then once you learn it, all you can do is get better. As long as you keep showing up every day, keep trying and don't quit, all you can do is get better from there. That's it. So that's what we're talking about today. It's just a live Q&A, y'all. If y'all have questions, if y'all are already in the digital space and y'all have questions, or if y'all want to know how to get started, leave me any questions in the comments, y'all. If y'all don't know already, I always talk about UBC, which is the ultimate branding course. That's the exact course that I started with as a complete beginner in this space 1 year ago. So that's the course that I always talk about, answer questions, share my screen. So if y'all are somebody who is trying to leave the 9 to 5, maybe you just want extra income on top of the 9 to 5, maybe you don't want to work for nobody else, or maybe you just basically want to be your own boss, be at home with your kids, pay off debt, whatever the reason is, y'all, learn digital marketing. Do not go out and get a second job. Learn the skill of digital marketing because you can make way more money. And the great thing about it is you can do it from anywhere. It's not something you have to be tied down doing. And that's the best part about it. The fact that you can work from anywhere. Okay, now the outage has been resolved. Oh my God. I forgot we had an internet outage. I should have hardwired my laptop and I didn't. So we're gonna hope and pray that my signal don't start acting up. But yes, y'all. So let me know if y'all have any questions. I'm gonna share my screen in a minute just to show UBC, just in case I have anybody new in the live who has never seen it. If you don't know what that is, it's basically just a full in-depth digital marketing course that teaches you digital marketing, also teaches you how to sell and how to build your personal brand online. So that way you do stand out and you are able to make money in the online space. And it's the exact starting point that I started with, y'all. And when I started 1 year ago, I was a beginner. I was truly a beginner. I knew a little bit about digital marketing, basically what it was, but there was so much stuff that I did not know. So I was a beginner. And honestly, I tried to do it without a course because I thought, I could just figure it out. And I was not making any money, y'all. It wasn't until I got tired and then I was like, you know what? I got to figure out how to do this digital marketing thing. And I saw people talking about UBC. And for a while, I watched and watched and watched. And then finally, I bought the course from somebody on Instagram, just a girl that I had been watching, basically a complete stranger. Bought the course from her, got it on payments, and started learning, y'all. Started learning from the course. It's beginner friendly, teaches you everything you need to know from A to Z, how to set up your entire business, plus the skills behind actually getting sales. And here I am 1 year later. I have quit my 9 to 5, y'all. And I literally do this full time now. I sell digital products full time. And like I said, y'all, I started as a beginner. The only thing I did different from y'all is I actually started and I invested in myself. Like I invested in my education to learn the skills. And I used that same product when I started, that course, as my first product because it has the rights to resell. So not only was I able to learn from this course, I was able to turn around and build a business on it, teaching other people how to do the same thing, y'all. And then eventually I made my own some of my own ebooks and stuff like that. But That's still like my number one product that I sell because it's so valuable, and it's a whole program where you're getting the course, the community, and you're getting all the things that you need in one place. Hey Shay, how are you? Hey Lanika. I hope y'all having a good Friday. I know everybody happy it's Friday. It don't even feel like Friday though. But that's all I did different, y'all. Literally, I was just a working mom who hated her job. If you don't believe me, go back and watch my content. Hated my job. I was stressed out mentally, emotionally every single day. And the worst part of all of it, it was the mental stress, y'all. I didn't realize, like, I've always known mental health is a thing, but until it affects you, then you really believe it. I was like, okay, I see what people be talking about when they be talking about they need a mental break. Because, baby, my job had me in that state where I felt like I was losing it and I couldn't take it no more. I was tired of it and I was like, I can't do this for the rest of my life. I got to find an easier way, a better way to make money. And that's how I ended up coming across digital marketing, because I went online looking for ways to make money. What kept popping up? Digital products everywhere. Digital products. All these people showing income claims, talking about they at the beach working, quit their job, just living their best life, right? And at first I was like, nah, I don't know about that. I kept scrolling, right? And it kept showing up. And so I started watching content. And the more you watch the content, guess what? The algorithm gonna push you out more content. So I kept getting more digital marketing content and I couldn't get away from it. And I finally broke down and I was like, I have to buy this course that everybody talking about, which was UBC, y'all. I had been following a girl on Instagram for a while. I liked her. I related to her story. So I bought it from her. I bought the course from her, bought it through Afterpay. Luckily, because I didn't have $500, so I did it through Afterpay. I was able to break it into payments. And y'all, I bought this course back in April of 2024, and I started learning the skills on how to sell digital products. And once I started learning and I spent a little time in the course, I spent maybe about a week. I created a brand new Instagram account, started going through the account, me started posting content about me, my journey, why I started. And then I turned around and started talking about the course. And because I talked about it so much, somebody bought it from me. So then I had my first sale, y'all. And from then on, I have been able to successfully make more money than I was making at my 9 to 5. I did that for almost a whole year. Like, I was already making more money than my 9 to 5 my second month as a beginner. And I didn't walk away from my job because I felt like I needed this 9 to 5 for some reason. So I stayed. And then up until a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, not even 2 months, I finally quit the 9 to 5. And now I do this full time. So now I'm able to do exactly what I wanted to do. That's the reason I set out to do this. And it all started because I learned from a course that taught me everything I needed to know. Finally started going through, she said, nope, more like Tuesday. Look, it felt like a Tuesday for real, not a Friday. Started going through UBC, DBA. I think I will focus on UBC and DBA since have similar modules. I was even on DBC's live last night. See, I missed it. Did I even know about the live? See, I missed that one. I wanted to get on that, but I missed it. Yeah, some of the modules, some of them are similar, but there's different teaching styles. I mean, DBA got more of the PLR stuff, and then the vault with the ebooks and all of that. But UBC is that course that's gonna go in depth. You know what I mean? In depth when it comes to branding, y'all. And I always tell y'all the branding part of it is important, because how else are you gonna stand out online if you don't build your brand? You have to know how to build your own personal brand online and build the skills that you need in order to start having a successful business, no matter what you do. Even if you're not selling digital products, even if you have another kind of business, it's still the same. Still the same. But yeah, definitely. You just have to start going through the modules, start implementing what you're learning, start posting content every single day. The more you post, the better you get, because you can only go up. You can't go backwards. Like, once you start before you're ready. So many people like to spend a lot of their time trying to be perfect. They want everything to be perfect. They ain't post no content because they too worried about, oh, this needs to be perfect. And the person over here who's not perfect, who just was like, I'm gonna just go for it, probably didn't post good content at first. But guess what? By the time you start, they've already mastered what's good and what's not, and they own to the good stuff now. So don't spend a lot of time trying to make anything perfect, y'all. Just learn what you need to learn. Start learning as you go and start posting content every day. That's my advice. But yes, if I have any more questions, y'all let me know in the chat. I can share my screen to show UBC if anybody wants to see the course as well. I can show the inside of the modules. Like I said, it comes with a community too. So that's my problem, trying to be perfect. Right, girl. Quit trying to be perfect. Even now, I'm not perfect. And I'm a year in, but I'm already making money. You know why? Because I posted some content. And when I look back at my old content, I'm like, oh, what was that? But it's okay because look where I'm at now. So you gotta just go for it, honestly. But yeah, so UBC comes with the classroom portion, y'all. It's online based, so it's self-paced. You can access this from your phone, from anywhere. And then plus you get the community as well. So not only do you get the course, you actually get the community as well, which is what you want, right? You want some place that you can have support and not just a course, right? Y'all, I'm shaking this laptop typing on it. But let me know if anybody has questions so far. I'm going to link the course in the chat just in case somebody always asks me. So I did link it in the chat. If anybody wants to click the link, it'll just take you to the sales page where you can kind of read more information on UBC, y'all. But honestly, if you've been watching me for a while and you still haven't started, you should just start. I'm just being honest because you never know how much your life can change in 6-month time frame, y'all. Here I am a year later. I was already making the money like within 2-3 months, but here I am a year later, y'all, and my life looks completely different. Completely different. Like I don't have a 9-to-5. I've been working a 9-to-5 my whole life. I no longer have one. I wake up in the morning when I feel like it. I wake up in the morning to do what I want to do. I create my own schedule, y'all. I just made it back. I've been gone all day at eating at this restaurant and minding my own little business with my laptop, working from wherever I want to work, still able to make money, but do things that I enjoy. So I'm not trading all of my time for money no more, literally. So sometimes it does feel surreal still, even though it's been like a month and a half, almost 2 months. It still feels crazy because when you are conditioned to think that you have to work a 9-to-5 your whole life, and then one day you wake up and you don't have one no more by choice, it feels crazy because it's like, dang, I really don't got nobody's job to go to, right? On Fridays, y'all, I still be excited for Friday. And my boyfriend always tell me, like, why you talking about this Friday? You ain't got no 9-to-5. But it doesn't matter. Like, even though I don't have a 9-to-5, I literally still be like, oh, it's Friday. And people be looking at me like, girl, you don't even work on it. You do that. But it's because I've been working so long. And you don't really realize, like, you don't have to be stuck in a job for the rest of your life if you learn skills that are going to take you through. If you got to learn skills, digital marketing is a skill, y'all. It's a skill. It's a high income skill. If you don't believe me, Google it. Google it. And it's not going nowhere. It's a billion-dollar industry that's supposed to be a $1 trillion industry by the year of 2030, y'all. Like, literally learn the skills. If you want to learn the skills, you start with something like a course like UBC that's teaching you all the skills. Once you learn the skills, you got them forever. Can't nobody take them from you. And the thing about it is, digital marketing is just the act of selling online. So not only can you sell digital products, if you wanted to start a regular business, guess what? You're going to be able to sell your products regardless because you have digital marketing skills. You know how to market your business. You know how to market your products, whether they physical or digital. It doesn't matter. So yeah, definitely learn the skill, y'all. Some kind of way, no matter which way you decide to go, learn it and master it. And even if you like your 9-to-5, still learn it and master it, because why not make extra income? Especially with these 9-to-5s being up in the air, not knowing when they're going to let you go or what they're going to do. So definitely learn it. Make extra income. Right, exactly, Shay. Make extra income. And I guarantee if you learn it and you start making money, I guarantee once you learn it and you in the phase where you making money now, I guarantee your income from digital products is going to surpass your 9-to-5 income, y'all. Every single time. You know why? Because there's no cap to the income you can make. Whereas a 9 to 5, you usually work a certain amount of hours, and if you want to make more money, guess what? You got to give them more time. I mean, you got to sign up for overtime, right? And that's what we're not trying to do. We're not trying to work overtime, baby. We ain't trying to work. I ain't trying to work 8 hours for nobody, honestly. Let alone overtime. I'm not trying to do any of it. Any of it. So, yep. If y'all don't hear nothing else, hear that. Like, learn the skill and actually implement it. Like, don't just get the course and then don't do nothing with it. Like, use it. Actually learn from it. You can resell it if you want to. If not, it teaches you how to create your own digital products too. But it's so many different ways and different things you can do and different streams of income you can learn just from learning digital marketing. Just from that, y'all. Just from that alone. I am going to share my screen a little bit just to show the course, the inside of the course. Let me know if y'all can see my screen. Salute you for getting your... Oh, thank you, Shay. She said freedom papers. Right. That's exactly what they feel like. Freedom papers, girl. You just don't know. Freedom papers. Look, I done heard it all. It's the truth, y'all, because we be trapped at these jobs. I don't know about y'all, but baby, these 9 to 5s be having you by the you know what. And they be knowing people need their job. So that's why they do you the way they do you. That's why when you want to take off, sometimes you can't. Because they know, baby, you gonna come. Because if you don't, you fired, right? And they know people need their job. So that's why they don't, that's why they do that. It's not until they realize you don't need it that they start acting right. The thing about my job, I never showed them. Well, I don't want to say I never showed them, y'all, because I started not caring. But I still was respectful, but they never realized that I was already making income. Like they never realized that I was still showing up every day. I was still on time, but my performance was dropping because baby, I did not care on the phones. Like I cared when the people was nice. When the people wasn't nice and they was yelling in my ear, baby, I didn't care because I knew that I didn't really need the job no more. I already had secured another income. I was still showing up every day, trying to push through. And when they would come in hot, baby, I was hotter. I did not care. So I won't say it probably never dawned on them, oh, she got another job, but I was fed up at that point. I was fed up. For me to like let my performance go, I knew I was fed up. Because no matter what I do, I want to be the best at it, right? Or at least try my best. Baby, I wasn't even trying no more. I was going to taking extra breaks, taking longer lunches, schedule adherence low. I had to go to the bathroom, baby. I'm going, and I don't care. I'm coming back when I feel like it. Because, and guess what though? Before I started making money, you think I was acting like that? No, because I knew that was my job and that's all I had as far as income. I was on time, baby. I was taking 30-minute on the dot breaks. I was trying to get my schedule adherence perfect. I was on the phone taking bullshit every day and trying to abide by the rules and say what I'm supposed to say. Once I started making other money and I realized, oh, I got my way out, baby, I did all of that went out the window. Quick. It went out the window real fast. Oops. What did I do? Okay. I had got rid of the live, y'all. But yeah, can y'all see my screen? Anybody? Okay, thank you, Shay. Yep. So this is the course. I know some of y'all who've been in my live before probably have seen me share it. And I probably have people in here who haven't, but this is the course, y'all, that I'm talking about. UBC. These are the different modules. Y'all can kind of read the titles for yourself. Most of the modules are video based, so that means you can listen, y'all, and watch. It's tutorials. Like it's not like a course where you go read stuff. So if they have supporting documents, it'll be like down at the bottom, but most of it is like video based, as you can see. So literal videos. Get everything down. And when you click on these modules, as you can see, there's a lot of information. So it's not like you just click in one module and there's two things. Literally breaking down how to create content, how to set up your store, how to set up your email marketing, giving you done for you marketing material to help you promote the course, teaching you how to sell in your Instagram stories, teaching you how to launch your own digital product, teaching you AI, how to do AI, how to create content that attracts people. So that way you're not chasing people. It's teaching you what type of content to create. Faceless, y'all. If y'all shy, if y'all introverted, I always say it in all my lives, there's a module on how to be faceless. You don't even have to show your face to make money. When I started as a beginner, I did not show my face, y'all. At first, when I was new, I started as a faceless digital marketer and I was making money. I didn't go face forward until later. So that's the best thing about it, the fact that you can literally create an Instagram page or a TikTok page and be faceless and not even know who it is behind the page, still make money. And to the people who thinking how, baby, the faceless creators making just as much money face forward people, if not more. But that all comes with branding. That's why you want to learn how to build a strong brand online. So that way, even if you faceless, people know your content when they see it. It's teaching you how to create content, how to do Instagram, the reels, how to create valuable videos. You got TikTok, YouTube, Etsy, how to sell on TikTok Live, how to edit your videos, business expansion. Like once you start making money and you want to scale, you can come here teaching you other ways. You got the taxes, you got memberships, affiliate marketing, branding, beauty business branding, how to get brand deals, y'all. That's a whole nother stream of income. And then you have organization and then all of the live calls, which are all recorded, y'all. The mindset calls every month, Q&A calls are every week, and the tech calls are starting now. So tech calls are new, and then any live master classes they do, you can always come back and rewatch them. So not only do you get a whole course teaching you, you also get a whole weekly Q&A session, y'all. They be lasting like an hour or 2 hours long, where you can jump on these Zooms, ask questions, or listen, y'all. I still join them even though I'm already making money. I always learn something. How do you do TikTok faceless? You do it the same way you would do Instagram. Do you know how to do Instagram? It's the same thing, y'all. You're just on a different platform. So the same way you see, if you look at my Instagram page and you see my content, I'm face forward. You do this, you're doing the same thing I'm doing. The only difference is you're not in the videos. I'm in my own B-roll, like my own videos. You wouldn't be in it. You would be finding like random videos online, like on Canva or Pexels or any of the sites that you can find free videos. You will be finding free videos there and using that as your video instead of using yourself in the video. That's it. But it's the same concept on TikTok. The same video you post on Instagram, baby, you better repurpose it on TikTok too if you're going to be on TikTok too. If you on TikTok, it's the same concept. So you can repurpose the same video. But yes, y'all, everything you need to know. 7-figure mindset, the core fundamentals, all of this, y'all. Branding, high quality branding. So if you want to set your store up, then you would come to Stand Store, either Beacons or this one, just depending on what you want to do. And you will just watch the module, y'all, step by step on how to set the course up in your store. Very simple, y'all. Very simple. Not only do you have the classroom, you also have the community section, y'all. You can come here all the time, ask questions, put any kind of wins you want to share in here. Right here, for example, you see 2 days ago, they're sharing 2025 update. They put $16. So I think they meant 1,600 though. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But she put in the last 4 months, my business took a 360 degree turn. That definitely should have been 180, but finally closed 16,000 in sales thanks to what she learned inside of UBC, y'all. So that's an example right there of somebody providing a testimony. There's a testimonial section right here, so I can filter them all out. But right here, 7 days ago, this person said from start to 32,000 in 3 months, y'all. That's crazy. 3 months ago, I started this journey, and today I'm thrilled to share I made 32,000 in sales, y'all. Didn't happen overnight. Came from showing up, learning, and most importantly, applying the guidance I got from my mentor. And then she said she want to thank everyone in UBC, and she shared her income, y'all. $32,000 in 3 months, y'all. Y'all realize some people don't make $32,000 a year. A lot of people don't make $32,000 a year. Some people make just at $32,000 a year. And she did it in 3 months. I need to create a page for TikTok. I got a good 40 posts on IG. You right? Yes, exactly. So if you're already on IG and you want to manage both pages, then you need to create a TikTok page. Because y'all know TikTok algorithm different from Instagram. You can get on TikTok and you might just grow the page way faster. Because Instagram a little bit tricky. TikTok, TikTok is different. You can get on there and actually grow your page quicker. But definitely repurpose that same content and put it on TikTok. Make it a faceless page if you want to be faceless, and put the same content up there. You can change the audio if you wanted to on the song. Like if you're using trending audio, you can use TikTok's trending audio, but you can put the same video, y'all. I do it all the time. Yep, I do it all the time. Yeah, see, I didn't even see your thing. You feel like your growth is slow on IG. So it's like that on Instagram a lot. It's like you got to really figure out Instagram. That algorithm changes so much. You got to really figure out what's working for you and what's not by doing trial and error. My growth is slow, y'all. I've been in this a year. It didn't stop me from making money though. So don't think because you got slow growth, you can't make money. I made my first sale with less than 300 followers. So you still can make money. You just have to show up, and you have to make sure you're posting in your stories too, and you're not just posting reels when it comes to IG. Different name and everything. Exactly. And people don't know it's your page unless you tell them. Exactly. Yep. That's why I be telling people, y'all, we got no excuses to be broke in 2025. I'm just being honest. We should either be making money already or be on the road to making money in the midst of learning this skill. There's no reason to not be making some type of additional stream of income in 2025 with all the different ways to make money in the online space. This person put 10,000 in 20 days, y'all. Living proof that it's possible. 5 months ago, I was a stay-at-home mom, knew nothing about digital marketing. Fast forward to today, I built my own community and a 5-figure business. Thanks to UBC, I gained tools, strategies, and confidence. So that's an example right there, y'all. She knew nothing. That was like me. I knew nothing. She made 10K in 20 days. I made it in my second month. That's still good, y'all. As a beginner, 10,000 in 20 days. What job y'all know paying 10,000 in 30 days? Hell, 60 days for that matter. Right? This is a new one today, 9 hours ago. She made $1,500 a day. $1,500 a day as an 18-year-old student. See, I told y'all there's young people in here too. She said, I made 1,500 in sales yesterday. No ad, no viral reel, no begging in the DMs. Just content that converts quietly. Here's the wild part. You can 100% do the same. And then she put like her strategy that she had been using. See, she broke down everything. That's what I love about UBC. Not only do some people share what they did or what they made, but they sharing like the steps that they took to get there. And that's an 18-year-old student. $1,500 is a lot. Hell, that's a lot to anybody, honestly. It don't matter. It does not matter. Hey, Alicia, girl, at least it's Friday, right? At least look at the bright side. It's Friday. This person said from struggling to thriving. Let's see what she said. She didn't share no income, but she said something about frustration, waiting for sales, no fancy ads, overthinking, been there with change. She's just talking about her journey and what she did different too. Somebody made their first sale in 33 days, y'all. That's good. See, I told y'all everybody's journey look different. Some people gonna make it, they sell in a month. Some people it may take 3 months. They run a faceless account, started the journey with zero experience, just a decision to go all in. UBC gave me the exact strategy I needed to go from crickets to cash without showing my face. And she pretty much made her first sale in 33 days, y'all. That is great. My first 2 sales, 0 to 5,000, 894, 16K in 7 days. And I know sometimes when y'all hear these numbers, y'all be thinking, ain't no way. Y'all, it's possible. It is possible. I've made 1,500 in one day. It's very much so possible. Very possible. This person had a 4-figure day. But this is just an example, y'all, of a lot of the people that are in the community that's changing their life. So I like to show the testimonials to y'all because it helps, y'all, just to show what's possible, not just for me, not just for them, but also for you. Yep, also for you. Alicia said, right. Look, because I know you be struggling with that job, girl. Struggling. Let me know if y'all have any questions, y'all. Let me know. And like I said, y'all, utilize the payment plans. That's what they there for. I know y'all done used Klarna and Afterpay before for something. I have. Look. Utilizing payment plans. Sometimes Klarna will break it all the way to 12 months instead of 4 and 6, y'all. That's crazy. But that's good. Either way it go, it helps. And the great thing about UBC, even when you do payments, you still get access to the course immediately. You do not have to pay it in full before you're able to gain access and start learning. So that's what I like about it too. In order to use Klarna and use Afterpay, you do have to access it from a cell phone to see those options, y'all. To see the options for those two. Alicia, what's calls crazy today? I'm at work right now, but I'll watch you when you pop up. I'll listen to the modules too. Oh, thank you, Niche. Thank you. Yeah, I was supposed to come back yesterday. I think I missed live yesterday. I think I did. I can't. Yeah, I did. Because I was going to go live last night at 10 o'clock. And the way my sleep was set up, it was like, nah, you ain't finna go live at 10 o'clock. You finna go to sleep. So I did. But yes, y'all just, honestly, you just have to start. If you want to learn how to make money in this space and actually start making the money, you have to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. I even had to tell myself that when I first started coming across this, I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting it. I can do it. And then finally I was just like, just spend the money, just buy the course. Just buy the course to start learning. So I just did it. I had to stop thinking because the more I would overthink, it would take me longer to start. So you honestly just got to do it. You just got to do it because the more you think about it, the more it's going to hold you back. The more you could have been months down the line instead of waiting and watching. And that's honestly how it works, y'all. That is honestly how it works. Somebody got 3 UBC sales in 1 week. Full-time lawyer, toddler mom, UBC changed my life. And that's what I was telling y'all. Y'all got lawyers and doctors getting into UBC. People say they tired. They tired of the digital marketers making more money than them. And look, we working less, y'all. We working less hours. And you got people making more money than lawyers and doctors. So yeah, they coming over here because it's like, okay, we got to figure out how to make this kind of money too without giving up half our day or most of our day. This person said UBC changed my life. I hit 15K in sales. Another big day today. Y'all, as y'all can see, all kinds of testimonials from not just people from the US, but international, y'all. This person, 5,017 days as an immigrant. So y'all can see them for yourself. But all you do is just navigate from the community to the classroom, and then you have a calendar too that shows all of the different calls that you can join. Y'all, this is all ongoing support. Ongoing support, Q&A calls every Wednesday. And then you have the class. And you can access it from a phone too, y'all. So that's why I always say, if you got a phone, you got more than enough to start learning because you can pull the same program up on the phone. On the phone, y'all. On the go. I be on the go working all the time. I have something different, but I might get UBC as well because I don't see as much sales testimonials in the one I'm in. I'm not putting it down. It's just not this much. Oh, got it. Yep, I definitely understand. That's why I like to show y'all the testimonials in UBC, y'all, because UBC be out here changing people's lives for real. And it's up to you, though. It's up to you. The information is here. Once you get it, the thing is, some people get it, they do nothing with it. Once you get it, you have everything you need to be successful, make money, and leave that job if you want to. You have everything you need. It's just a matter of how bad you want it and how hard you gonna go for it. If you're gonna show up every day, if you're gonna give your 100% or not, y'all. Me, when I got this course, baby, I knew I wasn't giving nothing less than 100%. Because when I say I despised my 9 to 5, baby, I had made it to the end of my rope. And sometimes that's what it takes to push people, for you to get to the end of your rope and you be like, I got to do something. Something got to change. I need to make some kind of move. That's what happened to me. I was like, baby, I'm buying this course. I don't care if I got the money or not. We finna figure it out. I went on Afterpay. Afterpay approved me for them 4 payments. Baby, I hurry up and bought that course. And I have been going ever since, y'all. And it led me here to no longer having a 9 to 5. But I actually showed up every day, y'all. I was posting content. I was being consistent. I was doing whatever it takes to learn. Yeah, I was tired sometimes because I was working a 9 to 5. But if I could go to work and get them people 8 to 9 hours, I could at least get my business too. That's what I kept telling myself. If I can go work for these people that I can't stand, that I know paying me pennies compared to what I should be making, I can at least get off and give myself two. So I kept showing up every day for myself, for my business, y'all. And that is how I was able to make 10K my second month as a beginner. Every month after, I averaged and made more money than my 9 to 5 the whole entire time. Like I was literally still showing up to a job I hated, even though I was already making way more money doing digital marketing. But that's because we so conditioned to think that we need these 9 to 5s. Like we think like, oh, that's what we have to do. And even though I was making all this money, I was still working. Like, what are you doing? Like the whole reason you started is to not work. And eventually, y'all, I left. That's the whole point. I left and I don't regret it not one bit. Have never had one regret at all, y'all. At all. And everything's been going good, but I still show up. I know just because I quit my job, that don't mean I can be slacking. Like I still show up for myself, for my business, but it all started with me realizing that I was worth more and invested in something, invested in myself. That's how it all started. Had I not did that, it probably would have took me longer to get here, right? I either would have still been working that job, complaining every day, or it would have took me longer to get here because I would have been trying to research all this information, which would have took me forever, right? So I saw the value. I saw the value in the course, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna buy the course, everything in one place, teaching me everything I need to know, and all I got to do is implement these strategies. That's it. That's it, y'all. That is it. That is honestly it. Let me know if y'all got any more questions for me. Do you only sell the course or you also do? Yeah, so I sell the course and I have other digital products too. So I learned how to create digital products through the course. So I do have other ebooks that I created, but my main product that I sell is the course because I market my target audience is mainly beginners. So that's why you hear me talk about the course a lot because most people don't know about digital marketing, right? And they want to know how to get in this. So I market the course because it's beginner friendly and it teaches a beginner everything they need to know. But I definitely sell other ebooks too. Yep. And I was able to learn how to make them and do them correctly through the course, plus like how to launch them correctly. So yep. That's the whole point, y'all. So the course, if you do buy the course, anybody, the thing is you don't have to resell it. The whole point of getting the course is so that you learn the skills that it takes to make the money selling your own stuff or somebody else's stuff or whatever you want to sell. So it's about, the main reason should be to learn the skills. Because once you master these skills, you can sell whatever you want to sell. You can create any kind of ebook. Long as you know how to market and brand, baby, you can get online and you're going to know how to sell it. You're going to know how to get it in front of the right people. You're going to know what to do. So, and then some people don't resell the course. They use it for what it's intended for, to learn the skills. But I just feel like if you buy it and you got the right to make money off of it, you can add it to your store too. It just makes sense, right? And you got to think, y'all, it's a high ticket item. So it's a $500 course. So it's your high ticket item that you're marketing, which you want to have high ticket, you want to have mid, you want to have low ticket. You want to have a variety of different things on your store. Is there support? Is there support to help set up Pinterest and other platforms? Like, yeah, so Pinterest is not in the course, but I have a Pinterest guide that I can send to you if you do buy the course. But yeah, Stan Store is on here. That's what I use. So that's what I was telling y'all. When I got into this, I knew nothing about no damn Stan Store, y'all, let alone digital marketing. So the course walks you through how to use Stan Store if you choose Stan Store. That's one of the main platforms. It's right here. Stan Store. So if you were to get the course, it's gonna teach you how to set this course up in Stan Store, how to teach you how to create your account, how to set this course up inside of Stan Store, step by step through a video tutorial. Plus, when you buy the course from me, I send you a bonus bundle for free, y'all, that includes 5 digital products that you can actually resell if you wanted to. You don't have to. But one of the ebooks that I send you is a full ebook on Stan Store. It's called the Stan Store Playbook, and it actually teaches you how to use all of Stan Store's features, if that makes sense. So yeah, you got more than enough information on Stan, because that's honestly the main platform that people use. That's the one I use. So definitely, you got Stan Store. You also have a module on Beacons. You have one on Go High Level and System.io, teaching you how to set the course up in either of those. So that's why I be telling y'all, when I tell y'all beginner friendly, y'all, UBC is beginner friendly. So as if you do not have a digital marketing business. So it's going to teach you not only the skills, but it's not going to leave you high and dry when it comes to, okay, now what if I want to resell a course? Now what? No, it's telling you, if you want to use Stan Store, you go to that module and it teaches you how to set it up. You can literally buy UBC, set the course up the very next day. I wouldn't recommend, of course, automatically trying to resell it as soon as you get it, but you could literally have it on your store like that, because that's how simple it is to set it up, honestly. And then all you have to do from there is start learning, y'all. You got to start learning. You got to start implementing these strategies, y'all. The same way I bought this course a year ago, made money, quit my 9 to 5. I am no different from y'all. I am nobody special. I'm not no influencer. I literally started on a brand new Instagram account. That's what y'all not realizing. I didn't have no followers. I started from scratch, because you're going to start a brand new page because your target audience is different from the people on your personal page. Started from zero, y'all. And I built the Instagram page, started all this at the same time. And every day I showed up posting content. I slowly grew my page. And then one day, eventually, somebody bought the course from me. It was my very first sale. $500, y'all. This course as a beginner. $500 was my very first sale. And ever since then, y'all, all I do is post my content every day. I come on live. I talk about the course. I share the value in the course. The course sells itself, y'all. I'm only telling y'all about it and like what it does, how it can help you, how it can change your life. And the people who see the value in it, they buy it because it's a valuable piece of information, because it's teaching you skills that are high income skills. And like I said, you can Google that information when it comes to digital marketing. That's it. I don't chase people. I don't force people to buy. I literally just talk about the course, how it changed my life. And then I share the testimonials inside that show all the thousands of other people who are getting this course and all experiencing different journeys, but sharing like they breakthroughs and how they were able to like go from zero to this much in this many months. Or some people say they struggled for this many months, and good thing they didn't give up, because eventually they started making money. And now here they are $50,000 later, right? So it's showing you like the different journeys that people take when it comes to this. But it's also showing y'all that it's possible, y'all. It's possible for anybody. The only people that fail is Fail is the people that actually quit and stop doing it. Like if you start and you feel like you don't see results quick enough and you quit, then yeah, you ain't gonna make no money, because how are you if you're not doing it no more, right? So you have to just keep going and keep implementing the strategies and keep growing and learning, and you have no choice but to make it work, right? No choice. No choice but to make it work. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first started, I had my doubts about myself. I was like, how am I gonna do this? But you have to, that's why UBC talks about mindset a lot. You have to master, you gotta master that mindset. You gotta shift your mindset from thinking you can't do this. Like, why would you not be able to do it? I did it, right? So and so did it. All the other thousands and thousands of people did it. Like, why would you not be able to sell a digital product? And the crazy thing is, y'all, there's a digital product for everything. For everything. Because how do people want all that shit now? Digital. We don't want to wait for nothing. We just want everything digital. And you can sell ebooks on recipe. You can sell recipes. I know people who sell recipes, digital recipes. That's a thing. Or digital cookbooks, digital meal prep guides, digital fitness plans. Like so many different niches you can go into when it comes to digital product. It's not just about how to make money online. You can sell ebooks on relationships and different types of guides. You can sell different types of planners. There's so many different things. You have people who sell like children's coloring books and stuff like that. So many things you can do and make yourself in Canva. Find a target audience for it. Learn how to market it so that you get it in front of the right people. And guess how you're going to learn all that stuff? That's where the courses come into play, because they teach you all the back end stuff and how to do it online. But you can literally sell all those kinds of different kinds of ebooks. There's so many of them I can't even name. It's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. People sell credit repair ebooks. Y'all, there's ebooks for everything. Let me just say that. Everything. Because that's how people learn. Like they just buy it in an ebook form or course form or webinar or whatever, and you learn it. And do I have any more questions, y'all, while I'm still on here? Any more questions? Anybody? I can scroll through the course one last time, but these are some of the modules in case I have anybody who just joined. The different modules on the different things that you learn in this community, y'all. A lot of different things. And like I said, not just the course, y'all, the whole community. So you get the whole setup. You can always come here for support. You can always DM me for support. The course also comes in Spanish, y'all. As you see, it goes straight to Spanish. It's actually in Spanish, same exact thing. That's why I love UBC, y'all. It's also in French. As you see, now we got the French modules. Also in German. So they have a German person teaching these. And then it's also in one more. Course is also in Portuguese, y'all. Portuguese modules right here. So not only is the course in all these different languages, the course can be sold from almost any country. I think there's like 3 or 4 countries you can't sell from, but pretty much everywhere, y'all. It's international. They've made it to where it's possible for everybody to be able to do this through whatever their payment processor is. They wouldn't use Stand, they use other stuff, but they set it up to where it could be done from anywhere. There's people from all over the world who are changing their lives with UBC. So not just in the US. So a lot of different ways you can make money from this, teaching you digital products, teaching you how to get brand deals. You could take the course and learn how to do digital marketing for somebody else's business. Just so many different avenues you could take just from learning the skill, y'all. Just from learning the skill. I don't know why I thought I saw. No. But yep, if anybody is looking for more information or wants to check out the course, I do have it linked in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. And you can always find it in my YouTube bio as well under my Stand store. You can find the UBC course as well there. And like I said, y'all, utilize the payment plans. That's why they're there. Afterpay, Klarna, they come in handy. Utilize those. You don't get held back. Even if you do payments, you still get immediate access to the course. So it doesn't make you pay it off first. So it doesn't matter what type of payment plan you choose. But definitely check out Klarna, check out Afterpay. You do have to be on a cell phone to see those options, though, the Klarna and the Afterpay option. Let me know if y'all have any last minute questions for me. Why do I have an alarm? I have no idea. What's today? Friday? Why do I have an alarm? I have that alarm for something, but I don't know what. What is? I have no idea why I have an alarm. Let me know, y'all, if y'all have any more questions for me. How long does it take to finish the course? So you don't have to finish it, Wumi. That's the thing. It's self-paced. So it's not one of those things where you have to go through the whole course before you can start trying to make money and selling it, right? So there's modules in the course that I have not gone in. So it's just one of those things you kind of do what makes sense to you when you get in there and you start going to the modules that you want to learn from first. If you're trying to set up your store, then you would go to that module. If you're trying to learn how to create content, go to that one. But you don't have to finish the course. It's designed to where you can learn as you go. I would say take like a week, not even a week if you don't want to, just to kind of familiarize yourself with the course. And then if you wanted to like start a brand new Instagram account, TikTok account, set it up and start implementing the strategies, you could as you're learning the other stuff. So, and that's simply because they add, the thing about UBC is they add new modules too. So every so often they're going to update modules, they're going to add new ones for us. And that's what I love about it, because once you're in it, you're in it. You don't have to pay again to get new information, y'all. That Etsy module is new. So the Etsy module was not always in UBC. They just added it like a month ago. YouTube wasn't there from the beginning. The YouTube was added maybe 4 months ago. So they're continuing to like add to it based on what we want, what the people want. So I think Pinterest may be coming next is what I'm thinking, but you don't have to finish it. So it's not one of those things where you have to finish it, if that makes sense. So like if you want to come here, of course it's telling you to start here. If you wanted to go to the 7-figure mindset strategies, you can go to core fundamentals. This right here is telling you how to get the link. And then of course you wouldn't go to these if you're not going to use these websites. You would just go to Stand Store. If you're in the process of creating content, you would maybe want to come here where it's telling you how to create content that converts. If you want to post to your IG stories, which you should if you're on Instagram, come to this one, y'all. This person is completely faceless that's teaching this. She already made $760,000 in 15 months. They have her teaching this because she's faceless and making all that money faceless. So she's giving strategies to faceless people that can also be used by face forward people. But the fact that she's faceless makes it even better, right? So if you're struggling with posting in your stories, then of course you would go to that module. If you're ready to set up email marketing, then they have a whole module right here for email marketing, y'all. Tell you how to set it up, the importance of it, the benefits of it, the different styles. They're giving you examples of it. Stand Store email marketing. So it's just kind of do what makes sense to you and where you're at in the process. Attraction marketing teaches you how to create. Please tell me I'm not on. Okay, I'm not on mute. I was about to say, please tell me I'm not on mute. But attraction marketing teaches you how to create content that converts so that you attract people to you and you're not chasing people. So I love this module. If you are faceless, then you may want to come to this face marketing one, teaching you about the different ways to do your faceless content. You see what I mean? So it's not something you have to finish. It's just depending on you. You can already be posting on Instagram every day, posting in your stories every day, and still learning from the course at the same time, because you can only get better, if that makes sense. You have an Instagram module, the Reels module. If you're not on TikTok, then this probably would be a module you don't go to right now, right? If you're not on YouTube, then you probably want to go to this one. So that's what I mean by it doesn't really matter. I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but it's not a matter of finishing the course in order to start reselling. But you have all of these different modules to learn from. If you want to edit videos and you having problems, come to this video editing. You know what I mean? So kind of like that. And then y'all, all of the live calls. Don't forget, they do Q&A calls every single week on Wednesdays. You can always join these calls. You can ask questions in the chat, or you can raise your hand and they let you ask. They unmute you so you can ask. Or you can do what I do and just go and listen, right? Because somebody always asks something that I didn't know I needed. And then they do monthly mindset calls, y'all. The mindset calls are really good, and mindset is super important. And then they also just added tech calls. So if you're having issues with technical issues, you can hop on those calls to get help. And then they do like live master classes, like workshops, teaching you different things. But you can always come back and replay if you missed them. And you also have the calendar all the time to kind of keep you and tell you what's coming up. There's modules. I've been in the course a year. There's stuff I haven't looked at. I mean, I've looked at most of it, but there's some stuff I haven't looked at because they add to it all the time. They keep like giving us more resources, more additional information that is designed to help, honestly, and it does help. Definitely helps. Y'all, my back is hurting so bad. I gotta sit back. But yes, honestly, y'all, it's not hard at all. It's very simple. It's one of the simplest businesses that I've done. Once you start learning and once you realize what's going on, it's basically repetition. You're posting content to promote your digital products. Just like if you were selling a shirt, you will be posting yourself wearing the shirt, showing the shirt, talking about the shirt, right? Same thing. The only difference is we sell digital products. We don't have anything physical. So that's why we post short videos, 3 to 7 second videos. And the video is there as a placeholder, basically. Most important part of the video is the text on the screen, which is the hook. That's what hooks the people in and makes them say, "Oh, what is she talking about? Let me read the caption." And the caption is where you talk about whatever your digital product is and how it's going to help somebody. How is it going to solve that person's life, that person's problem? That's it. And you always leave a call to action. Comment the word this and I'll send you this. Click the link in my bio. Follow me for more content. Always leave a call to action. And that's literally all I'm doing, y'all. That's all we all doing. But it's everybody's different. Everybody's unique. We all create content in our own way. And people attract to certain people for certain reasons. Everybody got a different style of doing things. And then I also go live and talk about my products. That's it, y'all. That's honestly it. And it's just learning the strategies and the skills behind it in order to get somebody to go from just watching your content to actually saying, "Okay, I need this product. I want to buy it so it can help me." That's what I did, y'all. I learned how to do it. I learned how to do it, and I struggled at first. I struggled with mindset at first because I was like, "Okay, why me?" And then I had to realize, why not me, right? Why her and why not me? So you have to shift that mindset to think, why not you? Why can't you make the money? Guess what? You can. Once I shifted my mindset and I really started believing like I was supposed to be here and I deserve this too, y'all, I started making money. But I was also showing up. So believing is not gonna work if you ain't putting no action behind it. You gotta do both. You gotta be showing putting in action, but also believing that you truly deserve this and that you can do this. If you do those two things and you show up every day and you actually learning, you're gonna be successful. It's just there's no other way around it if you're doing something over and over and over. That's all I did, y'all. And now, like I told y'all, I was able to quit my job, quit my 9 to 5, and now I work from wherever I want to work. I don't just sell digital products. Digital products open the door to a lot of things. So I make money from different places now, not just selling digital products. Yep, not just selling digital products. But y'all, let me know if I got any last minute questions, y'all. I'm gonna hop off of here in a little bit. So let me know. Any last minute questions? Anyone? Make sure y'all follow me on IG, y'all. If y'all have questions when I'm not on live, DM me over there. And my IG is linked in my YouTube bio. No last minute questions? Nope. Okay, y'all. I am fixing to get off of here. No last minute questions. Last call, y'all. So I'm about to get off. I can't believe I've been on here an hour already. Time be flying, y'all. Flying. Alejandro, nervous on knowing what to post. What do you mean, knowing what to post? Are you faceless or face forward? Don't overthink the posting, y'all. I'm telling y'all, trying to overthink the posting and being nervous is just gonna hold you back. Are you faceless though or face forward? And if you need help knowing what to post, you use ChatGPT, y'all. I can tell y'all all the time, AI. Go on ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT who you are, what it is you do. Tell it your niche. You have to know your niche, your target audience, like who are you talking to? And tell ChatGPT you're trying to create content. You need reels. You want to create 10 reels. So you need hooks targeting this type of target audience in this niche. Give me 10 hooks that I can use on my videos to target this type of person. And it's going to spit out 10 hooks for you to use. So use ChatGPT to help you in the beginning. Phase 4, yeah. So use ChatGPT. So are you talking about you struggle with knowing what to post as far as the hooks or as far as the videos? Which one? Because they both simple. The hooks, you use ChatGPT if you're struggling in the beginning. The more you use it, the more you're gonna understand what type of hooks you should be using. But ChatGPT is only gonna spit you out good stuff if you give it enough information. And then all you're doing is putting short hooks, y'all. There's not a lot of text on the video. Use those hooks on your video. If you need help with the caption, same thing, y'all. Ask ChatGPT to help you come up with a caption for that particular hook. and give it information, so that way it spits it out. It will literally write it for you, but you just want to make sure it's in your tone. So if you see stuff in there you wouldn't say, just switch up the wording so that it sounds like you. And the more you use ChatGPT, the more it's going to sound like you. Y'all, everybody is using AI. Use AI. Like right now, there's no reason not to be like posting content and making money. Use AI to help you. And if you're talking about the video and you're face forward, you're in the video because you face forward. So your videos would just be you doing some random act. Or if you don't want to be in the video, you could be out of the video. But the video definitely should not be overthought because it's only 3 to 6 seconds. It's a short video. You could be drinking a water. You could be walking down the sidewalk. You could be putting on a jacket. You could be sitting in a chair. You could be scrolling on your phone. You could be just looking in the sky. Like you could be reading a book. Like the video is just there so that you have something to put the text on. That's it. That's honestly it, y'all. That is it. So don't be nervous. Just start utilizing AI to help you and start making the videos and start posting the content. The video is so short. I mean, the most important part is your hook. That's it. Is the hook. Yep. Hopefully that answer helped. Or hopefully what I said helped. Any other last minute questions? Nope. Okay, y'all, I am about to get off of here. Hope y'all enjoyed the live. If you're looking for UBC, like I said, you can always find it linked in my bio. Utilize Klarna, utilize Afterpay, y'all. Do the payments. Join the community. I'm telling y'all, y'all won't regret it. You just have to get in there, start learning, start implementing the strategies, and you never know where you could be in 6 months, how different your life could look. But you're only gonna know that if you start, honestly. Everybody's journey looks different. It all depends on y'all. I'm really choking over here. But yes, it all depends on your effort, your strategy, and how consistent you are. My life looks completely different now, y'all. I don't have a 9 to 5 no more. All because I made a decision to get off my ass and start. I invested in myself. I invested in learning, y'all, by buying UBC. And now I'm able to do what I want to do throughout the day. And I don't have to be stressed out and feeling horrible all day at a job. But yes, y'all get the point. But like I said, if you're trying to reach me, DM me on IG, y'all. Thank y'all for joining. And I will talk to y'all later. Good night, everybody.